once again, we want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Our
Ba'ashem
Ba'ashem
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem
Ba'ashem
Kodash.
Kodash.
I want to say double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that surely rule well, and salutation to the brothers throughout the four corners of the earth that pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Right, this is two brothers from GMS Trinidad, Brother Kwam and Brother
Matanaya.
just come to do a little edification to the elect. You know, we're watching a little article concerning the kill Gates, right? Trying to blot out the sun, right? This demon, right? Say no one on the scripture talk about the Lazarus and the rich man. They are the rich, right? They are the rich of the earth. Right? The earth possessions is in their hands right now. And within the earth possessions in their hand, right? They want to blot out the sun. That is their big achievement they want to make. They want to make. He studying the synthetic meat right now. He more concerned about blotting out the sun. So they don't do nothing to really build this place or to, you know, to how to say, to help creation go along. They come to destroy. Right? The scripture says about a thief come to kill and to destroy. Right? They ain't come in no wise to hell, but hey, from blotting out the sun, because they don't be in the sun, they just be in the air condition in the cold. They just be in the ice. They like it cold, they don't like the heat. Right? Because the skin is a curse. The lepers. That's something.
God, this is Revelations 11 verse 18. It says, "And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of death that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth."
Yeah, to destroy them and destroy the earth. Because that is all they're basically trying to do, destroy the earth. You know, the poison in the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat. Right? That is all this demon could conjure up to block out the sun. Whereas you get vitamin D from the sun, you know, go help the melanin in your skin. You know, that will build you up in such a way. But they don't get vitamin D from they don't get they have to stay in the cold. They'll go in the offices under the air condition, in the homes under the air condition.
Hey, the sun helps in the process of photosynthesis, which helps grow plants. And the Lord say he what? That is Psalm 104. Psalm 104. Be the thing for as meat for the earth.
Or something.
Psalm 103. Give us the food. To be the meat for the to be meat. Can't remember exactly how it is. Yeah, but that basically say give us the herb to be meat for man.
Can.
You know, and you blocking out the sun, you actually preventing the natural growth of plants and of herbs and of food on the whole to combat your synthetic meat and the synthetic herbs and the synthetic plants and the synthetic trees, which you use to further destroy us. Even that covenant that the Most High made with Israel, with the sun and the moon, he trying to offset that so that Israel would no more be a people before the Most High. But these is things that the Most High watch at Esau and laugh. Scripture say he that sitteth in heaven shall laugh.
God.
You know, because he fighting a losing battle. You know?
Preacher, be afraid. This is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse That's at verse 7. It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fig tree rejoice at thee, and the cedar of Lebanon sing. The cedar of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no fella is come up against us.
Yeah, and that fella speaking about, when they go into that term fella, it's speaking about cutter trees. Cutter trees. And that way you saw us cut down the land to build houses, to build buildings, to build highways, to build all different kind of roadways. You see cutting down the land, cutting down the trees, taking away the natural way of life to bring this synthetic GMO food and lifestyle and artificial lifestyle to us so that we could die faster, so that you could get rid of us faster, so that we wouldn't be able to reproduce as fast as we're supposed to. All these things to slow us down from growing as a people, getting stronger as a people. He's trying to make us weaker. And that is his game plan, to make us weak, until we could no more defend ourselves, until we could no more, do anything or live.
This is Malachi chapter 3 and verse 6. It says, for I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Lord say he changed not. If he had changed, if the Lord wanted to change so much, why he sent his son he sent his son through a Israelite lineage? He could have do it through a Moabite, or even to show that he truly changed, he could have do it through a Edomite, because he say in Exodus, against this nation will have a perpetual anger for, and he was talking about when Amalek came up against Israel. I think that is in Exodus chapter 16 or 17, somewhere around there. If he wanted to change so bad, he would have sent his son through a Edomite to say, hey, this man, this God really changed, boy. But no, he sent him through an Israelite lineage, through David. So the Most High change.
Come. Something again.
Come.
This is Ezekiel chapter 31 and verse 16. It says, I made the nations to shake at the song of his fall, when I cast him down to hell with them that descend into the pit, and all the trees of Eden, the choice of the best of Lebanon, all that drink water shall be comforted, and shall be comforted in the neither parts of the earth. Yeah, so you have to be thrown down for the trees to be comforted, because this demon, right? This demon decide he will spray something in the air that will deflect the sunlight from the earth, right? So that the earth ain't gonna get no sunlight. But the scripture says in Lamentations chapter 22 and verse 3.
Chapter 4 and 22.
Chapter 22 and verse 3.
Chapter.
Lamentations, chapter 3, chapter 3 and verse 22. Where is it? It says, it is of Yahweh's mercy that we are not consumed, because his compassion faileth not. So hey, it's the mercies of the Most High that really we had to count on. You know, the Most High, he ain't gonna leave it, just be passed away. You know, to just be consumed by this devil. Because how we gonna get with how it is, we don't have no form of strength in me and to stop them from spraying that in the air. So when you get up in the morning, you can't get that sunlight ain't gonna bounce off of you no more. That is what this man conjure, you know. What the scripture say, Revelation 12, you have a short time. The devil know but you have a short time. That ain't gonna stay up in the air. The Most High will get rid of that.
Add something,
Right.
Shalom. Now joining here to see at the Zakia. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I'll start at verse 7 and say, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Alright, right. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Alright? So this man wanted block off the sun, right? So, hey, when you wake up in the morning and you ain't take that sun, you just feel kind of drained, you understand? But when you step in the sun, you just feel revived. It have certain animals, you know, that depend on the sunlight. It has certain insects, you know. Down to the sun does push forth something called photosynthesis. You understand? So the sun have a great part to play with life on earth. And the so-called white man, which is the archangel of death, you understand? Which is his blessing is death. You know? The scripture say hell and death follow them. So since this man coming in rulership in this age that we live in now, it's only death and hell. You understand? Animals going extinct. You know? It's just death. When you're watching news, everything that's backward. You know, everything that's backward. And they can't talk about it because you talk about certain things, they go say it's hate speech, and they could charge you. In certain countries, they literally charge you for speaking against them. You understand? So this man, the scripture says he come with all deceivableness. Who's working as after he working as Satan? He's Satan right hand. He worships Satan. And he, what the Revelation say? Apollyon. When you look up that word, going to the archangel of death. You know?
So, this is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given in his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. You understand? So here, hey, and he wearing out the saints. And when you go into that word, it's a mental thing he doing, mentally actually wearing out the saints. You know? Whereas they say the sun even does cause evaporation, vapors to go up and do all these sorts of things. You come to blot out the sun. By the way, scripture say it is for a time.
The Lord will come back again and no flesh to save.
Can like hence reason he shorten the days for the elect's sake. Get Martin.
This is Isaiah 29 verse 15. It says, "Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, Who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Surely your turner of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, He made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, He hath no understanding?" All these things, all these things that Esau doing is actually playing into the Most High hands. The Most High using you to do all these things. The Most High using you to punish the inhabitants of the land. Number one. And then He gonna get rid of you.
Can.
You is the clay. The clay does not control the potter. It is the potter that controls the clay. Just like as the scripture says, shall the axe boast itself against him that swingeth it? No, the axe can't tell the man who's swinging it, don't swing, man. So you doing things contrary to the Most High, is you actually trying to speak against the Most High. You actually trying to say, hey, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to swing me so. You're not supposed to make me so. When the Most High say, the sun is He gave two lights. The greater light is the sun, and the lesser light is the moon. And you say, nah, we don't need the sun, or we don't need the moon, or two men should lie together, because that is what the Most High says is madness. You actually creating a war with the Most High now.
Can.
You understand?
But if you feel you can block out the sun and like the Most High go see and you go hide in the dark, and the scripture says His eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Can.
Right? Woe to that city, you know. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4. Come out of her. For fornication, which is basically Revelation 18 and 4. Come
Out
out
of my people and be not partakers
because
of
about
your
God.
plagues. I had something here, you know.
Can.
This is Psalms, the book of Psalms, chapter 9. I was at verse 18. It says, "For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Yahweh, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Yahweh, that the nations may know themselves to be but men."
Hey, he's a man, he's not God. He's only man. And he's not even 100% man. You say Jake is the Negroes is what? 2/5 of a man?
3/5.
3/5 of a man? And here you know who is not even a man level, because you can't even stand up in the sun. If you can't even stand, you'll stand up before the Most High. When his eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. You can't even stand up in the sunlight and you're trying to block it out. So you can stand up and walk around and do your wickedness in the open now. You're like a day walker now. You're like a day walker now. That movie, the vampire movie, Day Walker. They've developed the vampire and them develop a antidote for a walking day. Use one of them.
Slack, yeah. But really and truly, you know, they don't want to dwell in that light and they want that darkness. Cause you ever notice when current go in the night, it does have a spirit, like a dark.
Brother now bring it out there, they seek deep to hide the counsel in the dark.
Yeah, real spirits on this, they want the real demon in the space. They want to summon real entities. You understand that?
So things, so witchcraft we can work only in the day now, only in the night. They can manifest them in the day.
24 hours.
Now, Larger Bless and Sukuni and thing again, I've seen them hide it. Telling me this place not to go.
Is Isaiah 49 verse 13. It says, "Sing, O heavens, and be joyful, O earth, and break forth into singing, O mountains, for the Lord Yahweh hath comforted his people, and will have mercy upon his afflicted. But Zion said, The Lord hath forsaken me, and my Lord hath forsaken me. Can a woman forget her sucking child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yea, they may forget, yet will I not forget thee. Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands, thy walls are continually before me." So the Most High will never forget Israel. See, he grave on us, the Israelites, upon the palm of the hands. Every time you look at the hands, he's seen us. The Most High can never forget us. See, a woman could forget a sucking child. He says she will forget, but he will never forget. So this idea that these nations have, or these heathens have, that the Most High, probably, that God in the Bible, forget about the Israelites. So that God in the Bible, he changed, or he not for the Israelites again. That ain't lining up with the scripture. The scripture says otherwise. Isaiah say, they speak not according to this word, is because there's no light in them. And we can clearly see who it has light in and who don't have the light. Because this book is the measuring stick. Understand? When you speak from this book, you speak the truth. When you speak contrary to this book, it could only proceed lies.
Something, yeah?
Come.
This is Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 23. It says, "It is as sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding had wisdom." And hey, well, you have a sport in arena, all you fools. You're coming up with this, you're coming up with that, you're coming up with the other. Things we have no former a glory to the Most High. No, you going to spray something like this. Anyway, our next precept here too, the Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 16. It says, "Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge, but a fool lay open his folly." And that is what it actually going to do there is folly. That doesn't have nothing to benefit nobody here on earth. How you could think about blotting out the sun? The sun will be blotted out, The scripture says that when them missiles drop, dies when the sun will be blotted out. Something?
This is Isaiah chapter 6, and I shall start at verse 8. "Also I heard the voice of Yahweh saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me." Alright? "And he said, Go and tell this people, Hear he indeed, but understand not, and see he indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. Then said I, Yahweh, how long? And he answered, Until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without men, and the land be utterly desolate." Alright? So the Lord's this is a conversation that it was having in the spirit realm. Alright? So the Lord sent a spirit in the earth, to blind the people. So even though you're seeing all of this, they're talking, they want to do, they want to bluff, and they will put it in all kind of deceivable ways to make it sound good with words. They go at the fools and I'm saying, yeah, that's something good. You understand? Because the Lord had a spirit on you to blind you people, to stop your mind from even thinking about, well, this man will be the wicked, this might be wickedness.
God,
Yeah.
even a tree, when it's not getting sunlight, when sun started, that tree would lean towards that sun to get that sunlight. You going and blot it out?
Because the sun, the sun is another way of the plants and then getting
Energy.
hydrogen.
Yes.
That's why they are green leaves. You understand? Because the sun has produced something called a lot of hydrogen. And that is a part of life. So by you doing that now, you're gonna see everything and dry up. Everything that's gone to the dead, animals is gone.
Snakes. Iguanas. A lot of animals just do a sun bath. There's bask in the sun. Even the alligators just come out the water and do a little sunbathing. They just call it a basking in the sun.
This man wanna block out the sun. He had the power to do it, He had the power to do it.
Do what?
He had the power to try to do them thing. He had the power. You understand? He had the power to, because the scripture say hell and death. So that a great, that dread that if he get you with that. You can't plant nothing in the ground and
Yes.
he has synthetic food. He has synthetic meat. He has synthetic plants. So you gotta go to heat to get food and thing now. You can't if you block out the sun, you can't go and plant. You can't go buy no mango tree to get mango. You can't go look for no wild no beasts. Down to the oceans can get affected by that because they need the sun.
You think fishes don't come up to the surface and do the little sun thing?
This man going to the heights are wicked and all of this can add up to the wickedness that he doing. All of this added to the scroll.
He thinking the earth belong to here.
Yeah. Oh, you see it? Anybody here want to serve your shy? No. Anyway, he's all going to be taken out of the way.
And that have to be right.
The Lord say he hadn't fairer heart. He saw heart as getting more. He seen he seen the Lord rising up him men, and he not taking nothing in consideration, but they just do what he wanna do. And that is what Revelation 17:17. He put it in their hearts to fulfill his will.
Can
You understand? Esau kingdom is just the opposite to we kingdom. We kingdom gonna be about life and living, and he kingdom would just be what death and hell. He was blessed with the white stone, and he was blessed with the black stone.
and by seeing these things too, it never happened before. So the time is near.
Now is scripture talk about what? Jacob's trouble.
That the time is near.
Time of Jacob's trouble too. And what the scripture say, Revelation, and go on to the abundance of the earth, but the devil knows what he have but a short time.
Can now even in Alaska, you could freeze in these places in 12 o'clock hot sun. So imagine with all the sun what will be going on.
That is a serious thing. You know they go say the trying to cool
They don't talk about the UV rays.
and
all these
CO2
things. Right.
and the planet heating up. They go say but guess what? Plants will breathe oxygen. Plants does breathe CO2. Plants that CO2 is a part of the diet of plants. That is what them is breathing. So really and truly, it never had no globe heating.
Global warming.
That is a normal, that a normal thing. Look at how much plants and grass. Them benefiting off of that. You understand? They are benefiting off of it.
Hence the reason he burning down the
The Amazon.
the Amazon,
Yeah,
which is what it's called the lungs of the earth.
the lungs.
Yeah, I was unborn for weeks.
Yeah, you can. So hey, human beings could we could survive, you know, in a CO2 rich environment once to have a certain percent of oxygen, because in we body we just develop CO2. When we breathe in, that CO2 build up and you have to breathe it out. Like a man could hold his breath for 9 minutes. You understand? Because we body, you understand, CO2 is a part of we body. We have carbon in we body. You understand? It's not like we car, like we being poison or something, you understand? Like a man could hold his breath for 9 minutes something. You know? That is something you could condition with your mind. But like for you to come and say that too much CO2 in the air and climate change and all these lies and more lies that doesn't prove nothing. You understand?
I appreciate it.
Yeah. This is Psalm chapter 52 and verse 2. It says, "Thy tongue deviseth mischief, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness."
I'll bring back this precept here and go. For that. This is Revelation 18. Revelation 11 verse 18. It says, "And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth." So with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakotash. That belongs unto the apostles and the elders that great men will not surely do well. Peace and blessings unto the Arkham that push this word in all sincerity and with all diligence. And until next time, we say Inshallah.